She's making some pretty nuts.
Well, you have a good bit of psychic ability. Do you feel like you have any Islander genetics, like Haiti or anything like that?
So I did an ancestry DNA test before, and it was straight Africa and Europe. We didn't touch nothing else.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's true, right? Those tests, but yeah.
Yeah. But still, there's some real psychic ability in you, and it's very genetic. I think it's genetic. You probably developed it. You either pay attention to it or you don't. If you pay attention to like heads up psychic stuff, you get more of it.
Yes.
And it also, usually it's correct. Usually it keeps you out of some dangerous situation or something like that.
I think I'm extremely intuitive.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. You've been around the assholes that would do you harm if you're not being, if you just stick with them. It's like, no, wrong idea.
Right.
You're very serious. And the seriousness, it has to do with self-preservation. It also has to do with job, because, like, you want to take care of yourself. That's the whole thing. You don't want to be dependent on anyone else. This is the finger of authority, and you have a lot of authority. You can be the boss readily. You've had 2 or 3 jobs where they should have chosen you to be the boss, and you get some kind of namby-pamby dumbhead to be the boss, and it's like, what in the hell? Why? You know how to do the things. You know how to do this, and you're also balanced in your ability to express yourself. You can say, oh, la 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 needs to be done without saying, hey, jerk, get up and do it. In other words, you can be a good manager and not an offensive person. Okay. Your sense of self is pretty good. You've worked on it throughout your life, and you have done a pretty good job of feeling okay about yourself. This is a line of heart. It involves a lot of people. There was some evil in your childhood that threw you off the man thing, pretty much. What you're really good at are old people. I think you really have an ability to deal with older folks, and you don't want to because, for one thing, they're older folks, and for the other thing is you usually don't get enough money to do it. But it is a fallback thing. You can definitely work at senior centers or all that stuff because you have more of a kindness about you. It isn't deeply sincere, really, but it is kind, and people know it. They know. Your life is very long and strong. You're very long-lived if you want to be. See, there gets to a point in our 90s somewhere where people have to really choose to continue to live. You have a good line of fate. You're definitely doing the things you need to do. You got sidetracked doing art, and art is really one of your things. It should be one of your things because you are very artistic. And you got slammed or something. Somebody was negative about what you were doing. Maybe it was music and they didn't like your music, or it was art and you didn't. Somehow or other you got your feelings hurt and you stopped. And you need to pick it up again. Whatever, you really need to pick that up again. All right, you are right-handed, right? Because your left hand has a lot of stuff going on here. This is a persecution by the church. So even though they want you to be in the church, it just never felt right to you. You just felt like, anyway, when you're burned at the stake, you remember it through a couple of lifetimes. And see, you probably were tortured or something because you had healing energy, and anytime you were taking any energy away from the church and the people that they thought needed it, you just put yourself in a situation of peril. And you wanted to help people more than you worried about the peril, and there you go. And that still occurs. That still is happening in your life. You still put yourself in danger from time to time because the people need the help. And you will do a certain amount because of it. You're very ambitious. You probably will have your own business eventually. I don't know what that is, but it's some business. And it looks like it's pretty good. It looks like that you own a building and that there's like at least 3 people working with you. Taurus. There's some Taurus. Taurus energy is very positive for you. To be around people that have that are Taurus. They're very solid. They usually have a little money. So Taurus people, even if they're men, might be okay. All right.
All righty. Well, thank you. That was pretty fun.